Okay, so it's currently exactly 3:32 AM and she's back there. As you can see, I've had to leave the abandoned house. I think they arrived at about roughly around about 1:30, so they've been there for around about 2 hours, and yeah, there's no sign of them leaving, especially now that the sun is actually starting to come up and it's starting to get light. They're still playing loud music, they're still kind of talking, laughing, drinking. I kind of peeked out a few times. Again, it just doesn't seem like they're going to leave, so right now I'm just kind of walking up to an ASDA that's round the corner. I'm going to see if I can get a little drink in there, get a little seat or something. Honestly, just get away from there, to be honest. And I'll return in about an hour. I'll return in an hour. It'll be fully light then if nothing else. And if they're not there, I'm just gonna kind of grab my tent, grab my stuff, and head off basically. Right, I keep thinking about it, and again, I don't know if I want to go to the kind of bridge at the train tracks or the West End. I don't know where I'd be better off. I feel like just in terms of like sleeping space, I'd be more comfortable at the bridge at the train tracks, because I feel like it's more discreet, it's a wee bit more out of the way, there's a lot more cover. I don't have to worry about my stuff getting wet and whatnot, whether it's the abandoned bridge over at the West End. I know that a few people have went down there. It's still fairly discreet, but again, I know that it is a place that people go, so it's not perfect in terms of that. And again, I think I'm just gonna head up to the West End. I know that's the best place for me. I think I just need to stop I'm being a bit too paranoid, you know, like thinking like worst case scenarios or different kind of considerations. Now, I mean, that place up there, obviously I can't continue sleeping there, just given that that's the first night and that's what's happened. I have absolutely no doubt that, you know, if I continue to stay there for long enough, eventually you get people going up there to kind of to drink, to party, to kind of to smoke, to whatever, you know, all hours in the night. Again, it's nearly 20 minutes to 4 now, 20 minutes to 4 AM, and they're still up there, they're still partying, the music's still blasting loud. So again, it doesn't really take a genius to put 2 and 2 together, and why would they not do it inside there rather than kind of standing outside and milling about outside? So yeah, but I think, yeah, I'm just gonna have to go up to the West End. Again, it's not the kind of perfect spot, but I think the fact that I've had so many spots that, like the subway, like abandoned houses, like bridges, like motorway bridges, like the fact that I have so many spots has actually made it worse in a way, because it's given me too many choices, and there's so many kind of factors and variables. I thought, oh, well, this is more discreet, well, this is get better facilities, well, this is a better place, well, this is kind of, I'm going to have more shelter for the rain here, kind of like that sort of thing. There's so many like disadvantages and advantages of each place that I can go, that it's anxiety inducing just trying to weigh them up, because again, when you're weighing up those advantages and you're kind of deciding between places, naturally you're weighing up the disadvantages as well, and when you're weighing up disadvantages between each place, kind of anxiety and paranoia. So yeah, We're nearly at ASDA, it's literally just up here. Might as well continue the video into there. But yeah, I'll be able to find out in ASDA, but I'm sure that the subway comes on, it's literally like 10 minutes to 6, 10 minutes past 6 AM, so again it's about 3:30 now, so if I wait to it, I can just sit in ASDA for 2 hours or so, and then I can head up to the West End, dump my stuff up there, and kind of go off and do what I need to do. Again, despite not having any sleep tonight, well, I'm alive and energetic. Again, I don't know what I'm going to get to drink. It'll probably just be an orange juice or something. I'll see how cheap their coffees are. Again, I'm trying to kick caffeine, but I think this can be a kind of rare exception. But I don't know how cheap their coffees are going to be, particularly their iced coffees. I don't know what kind of selection of vegan iced coffees they're going to have. Kind of the size these things tend to be as well. Yeah, if I don't get a nice coffee, probably just be a fresh orange juice, or maybe if I'm feeling, I can treat myself to a wee smoothie or something. Yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but there's kind of a pseudo bridge thing at the West End, and it's, again, this is the kind of the anxiety of weighing different places up, or they're next to high-rise flats, so it's maybe not just discreet, but I'm thinking of doing what I was planning a while ago, which is kind of living down at sleeping at the abandoned bridge, but storing my stuff at the pseudo bridge. The pseudo bridge is about a 10-minute walk, so it'll be a bit of a pain kind of going there and going back. But again, it's just I can just sum up to my kind of nightly routine. I can stick something on to listen to, and I can get back and get cosy, or if it's really kind of rain's really horrendous, I can just kind of sleep down at the Stowbridge. I think that's probably what I'd be best with, and that's what I'd be kind of most comfortable with. Yeah, I think I've talked myself into it now. I'm just going to have to go up to the West End and deal with the admittedly very few disadvantages, which is mainly just the kind of rain that I'm concerned about. Again, I can stuff my stuff at the Stowbridge, it'll be perfectly fine. No place is going to be perfectly convenient unless I was down at Bristol and I had that cave. Fortunately, we've got no caves up here, and even in terms of the caves, unfortunately the cave wasn't parked next to the West End. Right, basically just need to get through this tunnel and we'll be at ASDA. The good thing about the kind of abandoned bridges is it's quiet there. There are no sounds of cars, of people, of music. There's kind of there's the water, which of course if it's raining or something, the kind of river can get quite heavy, but because it's so consistent, it's background noise, it kind of filters away, and even then it's not too terribly loud. Okay, here we go, here's ASDA. If I can just get down here a wee bit. Something drinking here, get a toilet and whatever. And I'm playing basically just kind of wait and see if I can pass the time. With how eventful tonight has been, how unfortunately eventful, I did want a good sleep tonight. Well, of course I could say that for any night. I'm going to have to make some videos tomorrow about when I end up, what I'm doing. But for now, I just kind of want to get to ASDA and just relax. One of the good things about summer is the fact that it gets so light early, not just because, look, for the sake of it, but the fact, I mean, it's 3:30, so roughly about 4, it's going to be like properly just sun out, especially 4:05, 4:10, and of course everyone's still in their bed, so you can just kind of walk out. It's a bright sunny day outside, you know. 4:30 AM at this time of year, it's the same as 4:30 PM. It's the same as any time during the day. It's height daytime, and yet it's so quiet. The streets are completely abandoned. Well, there's a few people at ASDA, but yeah, for the most part it's quiet, it's abandoned, like it's in the middle of the night. Yeah, I think I'm just going to cut off here and I'll head in and get something to eat. Well, I'll get something to drink anyhow.